And when you look at this Warriors squad, Sandler's on the floor and Kuminga. You brought up Post, who's just checked into the game. Inside, it's Kuminga.
It's tough.
Royce O'Neal, some of these guys knock down some triples here to take some of the pressure off of Booker and Beal.
Suns with their third made three. Warriors have already hit 6 threes and a nice little fadeaway by Jonathan Kuminga.
Pajemski three. Mooney, another opportunity. Draymond down the lane, and Kuminga will finish it off. It's only right it finishes that way. It's true. Hopkins long and strong. Pajemski's doing everything. He got 7 boards, 7 assists, 12 points. Oh, Kuminga! In and out! Okay, he wants to keep eating.
Has been the turnovers here in the first half.
12 of them. 12 New Orleans turnovers. You just cannot do it.
Not on the road.
Nope. Not against this team. Kuminga with a dribble into McCollum. And another 2 right.
You have the Pelicans. They went to Portland. And then the Warriors. They knocked out 4 road games with 2 baseball series. It's taken away a lot of air miles. Kuminga, nice post up. Finish and foul. Did you see the patience there, though?
8-8 at home, 8-8 on the road. As Jared mentioned, Stephen Curry saying they're just average, just playing mid right now. They're hoping to find some offensive power. That's one guy who's been bringing it off the bench.
Jimmy Butler, that short corner three. Pajemski keeping it alive, right to Buddy Hield, but he didn't settle for the triple. And Kuminga more mid-range there, and rimming it in. Hurdle with the lob. And Bobo couldn't quite bring it home. That's a nice pass from Moody to Kuminga. And J.K. running hard is rewarded. He wants to go one-on-one. Wallace fading away. And it's Kuminga with a rebound. Shot clock is off. He'll take it himself. And he's going to take a bump and get to the free throw line.
Wells off the bounce, leans in, pass deflected. Good help defense from the Warriors. Oh, what a pass! And Kuminga throws it down! Pajemski with a sensational assist.
Yeah, Alfred picks up the assist, his 4th. Inside of 6 to play. Kuminga, there's where he wants to be. And gets the roll. Most guys are on a teardrop.
Kuminga's miss comes off the waters. He talked about Pajemski getting back to his best organic self. But sometimes players get in their head, Bob. As a coach or player, how do you get out of that place as Kuminga knocks down the shot?
Pajemski at the controls here with Kuminga. And he'll fire up a 3. Pajemski missed it. Kuminga's there for the offensive rebound. Look at the ground that Kuminga just covered.
With Kuminga and Jackson Davis and Curry and Payton. That sets the floor. 7.5 to go in the first half. Look at the ball movement. Kuminga open with the mid-range shot off the glass for 2. Curry with 30. James at 30. Vantage puts one up. No rebound by Draymond Green. Gets it out. Pajemski. Here he goes up high. It's Kuminga finishing it off well.
Dort turned down the 3, recognized they need to stem the tide here. Gets a nice 2 off the mid-range shot.
That was his first field goal of the ball game, and man, Kuminga went to the bucket with malicious intent.
3-second game shot clock difference. Winding down this 3rd. And Lindy Waters just took it. Took it from Dinwiddie. Push ahead. Kuminga soaring to spike it down.
He is one of the top 5 3-point shooters percentage-wise in the NBA.
Yeah, look, and...
Oh, Kuminga muscling and throwing it down.
Lamar on the backside defending Hield. Denied a pass inside to him. Kuminga comes off the screen. CD plays through the screen. Kuminga sends in a tough shot on the step back, and the Warriors lead it by 10.
Nice to see Clark back playing again after that Achilles tear. Off the deflection, here comes Kuminga. Goes right at Jackson, lays it up and in. Gliding through the air.
Long 3, Kyrie Irving. Looney the rebound. Curry's got it. Net by the defensive end. Inside, what a throw! What an assist, and Kuminga.
And an opportunity to get no points here. Oh, Anderson just picked his pocket, though. It's an odd-man rush. Hield, they want the three. No, but Kuminga off the miss.
We have seen the entire arsenal from Smith. He's got 7 already for Houston.
In the last 10 days ago, he shot the ball very well. And Kuminga, that's where he's at his best.
Alexander Walker outside. McDaniels has it poked away and stolen by Curry. Buddy Hield on the move. Kuminga wants 3 and drills it.
This is what you talked about on Warrior pregame live. There's no true point guard here. No. So how do you handle, how do you pass the ball? Do you keep getting shots up? And Kuminga ended the first quarter with a jumper, opens the second with another one.
Minnesota's getting a piece of the paint and then kicking it out. Just collapsing the defense.
Kuminga elevates, sure.
He still shoots an amazing percentage when it comes to his mid-range. And you see, like, even though he hasn't gone to it a ton this season, they're not letting him get all the way to the rim. So he's like, okay, I'll just pull up.
Look at Kuminga there. Little Brahma bull in the lane. Schroeder thought about that three. Kuminga will launch again and got it. For JK with 14 now to lead the Warriors. Roster looking much different. He got away with a carry. He got away with a carry right in front of the official. Kuminga, the lob, and somehow got the reverse. Boy, that was a call that was... be a wrecking ball. Hang Harrison Barnes, who launched the three to JK. He takes his time and his feet are set. That shot looks good. He's got 5 off the bench.
3-point shooters coming off the bench in the entire league. It's Podziemski, and these teams use their benches differently. Kuminga, he's got the stroke going tonight.
Looney, the decision maker, and perfectly thrown to JK.
It starts with Steph's double team. He gets off of it at exactly the right time. Looney's a great decision maker.
On Shed, now Kuminga going to get a running start on Battle. He walks into the lane and puts it up and in.
You see that patience there? He needed that because the defense was just staring at him.
Being the aggressor, but then crossing the line into a problem for the Warriors, and certainly for the officials. Leaving it up top, Green, another assist, sets up Kuminga.
We are inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Green gets the screen. Curry against Thompson into the corner. This is Kuminga. Splash!
JK has averaged 25 a game in 3 of the meetings. Step back to Kuminga, perfectly done. 2-man jump and step, make him pay.
Podziemski down that baseline. Wiggins on top, swinging it. And that is a 3 by Jonathan Kuminga.
And that's the work in progress with him.
Yep.
Streaky 3-point shooter.
Jokic is in, fumbled it away, and vacuumed in by Podziemski. Hield inside. Kuminga got the feed from Wiggins. Great transition by Golden State.
It's been a blowout. It was 27-10 at the break during that last timeout in Golden State's favor. Nas makes it 13, and Kuminga rattles in a jumper.
We're midway through the third. Backdoor cut, Kuminga. As Draymond Green finds the open man.
Alvarado will scoop it. Misi deflected. Kuminga the breakaway.
Garrett Jones Jr. in the corner, not there. Podziemski with a rebound. Kuminga using a little playbook out of the James Harden.
You went 7 of 13 on threes. You only turned it over twice. You had a great offensive quarter.
I'm looking at the Mavs' second chance points. They got 8 of them. They're tough enough to stop as Kuminga knocks down a 3.
To Anthony Edwards, and rightfully so. He's one of the best scorers in the game.
Edwards averaging a career high 26 as Kuminga elevates to knock down the jumper.
Winding down to the final minute of play. Jalen Green in, out, flipping it out. GP2, give me that.
Kuminga speeding. Kuminga to the rim to lay it in.
They hit the deceleration too. He saw Van Vliet coming over there.
Green to Hield. My goodness, the Warriors again scoring at will. That three ball for Jonathan Kuminga.
Knocked away from Abaji. Buddy Hield running. He's got Kuminga with them. Kuminga sprinting, finishing.
That was insane. Got Steph out of the game. He's set to come back in. But can you have one good possession before he gets back?
Kuminga sizing up Plumlee. There's the right to the lay it in.
If he's going to keep backing up, you eat up that real estate. Let's enjoy recognizing this man's greatness.
And that's why we don't like the greatness being held off the ball.
True. Give the greatness some calls.
Kuminga dunking it home.
Continuing to drive off the ball, put him in the short corner. They moved him around so well. He's a weapon, so you have to use him.
He just takes Tyus Jones right to the rim. Okay, recognition.
Coffee on Santos, lets it fly offline. 2:40 to play in the third. Clippers out in front by 15. Kuminga on the move. Maybe got away with a bit of a walk. They don't call it.
And Andrew Wiggins found that out.
16 years for James Harden, a 10-time All-Star, the MVP in 2018.
Kuminga! The offensive glass. He's got the mentality.
He's been struggling with the shots inside. The Hield. Getting back to Looney. Kuminga's getting all he can eat on threes, and JK is 3 of 4 with 8. The Warriors have played 17 clutch games. And they're 8 and 9 in those games, and that's the way to get a high percentage shot to Kuminga.
Using Steph as a decoy.
Yeah, when you have those kind of disappointments, it can really serve to get you fired up.
Yeah.
Take that extra step. And then you look back and say, you know what? Maybe the best thing that could have happened. Yeah.
Mavs are struggling from three. Number 19 right now. Just 35% for the season. Kuminga into Gafford. Wheeling in.
Offense may come and go a little bit. Kuminga, straight line drive to put it up and in. Kuminga with a burst there with the left hand. Buddy Hield just checked into the game and threw it away. And the Warriors fortunate that Garland missed that layup. The Warriors need Buddy to get back to the beginning of the season. Buddy is Jonathan Kuminga. For the Warriors, 6 of 12 on threes, 0 for 5 on anything else. You got to get some cuts. So Kuminga, okay. Threes or attacking the basket.
Jonathan Kuminga in the contest. Santos right there, and it's Curry. And they quickly double him. Kuminga, stutter stepping and driving inside, and he gets it to go.
Double-digit advantage in Denver a couple times and let it just kind of leak away. Kuminga 3. Kuminga's got 17. Brandon is hurt. Jim's had to fight over that screen, and Looney batted away from Şengün. So Pajemski kind of limping into the front court. I don't know how much he's got left, but Kuminga's got 20. He puts it in.
Kuminga inside. It's a 4-point swing and a 4-point game.
And he's trying to get the foul calls, too. He's looking like a veteran out here.
JK with 10. Trace got the steal. Kuminga soaring and finishing.
Kuminga has come in off the bench.
Now down to 10. Now he's got Van Vliet on him. Kuminga to the rim. New career high in the bucket.
And again, stick with the ball screens.
As we go to the second quarter here inside Paycom Center, downtown Oklahoma City. 7-point game as Golden State just continues to launch threes from the outside. They haven't even tried to go below the three-point line.
They had talked a big game about really turning things over. I've been stunned. Absolutely stunned. Kuminga is off to the races. And Ty Lue's going to burn another timeout.
Redbirds.
Redbirds.
I think. Yeah, Redbirds. It's Southern Illinois Salukis. Kuminga, that's what you want from Kuminga.
Weekend, right? I feel like I go up there and go, you are Kuminga for 3. He's been hot. He's been cold from distance. He knocks that one down.
And then some. Here comes Hield. Good movement. Kuminga. Splash! And here comes Golden State.
Feel like anything that you miss, Dallas is going to run back and score on you. Lively got that rebound off the glass miss, but threw it away. Buddy Hield to Kuminga to put it up and in. Looney down the lane. Kuminga! Beautiful tic-tac-toe!
So that was the Buddy Hield gravity.
And Golden State has it. Kuminga will work on Vincent. Likes that matchup. The bump, the shove, the fall, and the two.
Edwards is 0 for 6 in the early going, and Kuminga hits a 3 right in front of the Wolves bench.
If they can get good shot attempts every possession, they give themselves a chance and they can get their defense set up.
This is Kuminga, corner three.
Allen outlets to LeVert. LeVert on the run, right through Curry. Hangs in the air, trying to go to Allen. He got caught in the air, and that was picked off by Green. Kuminga banks and scores.
I said keep the Rockets from running away. Warriors are ahead. How long can they stay ahead? But you got to think the Rockets are thinking, let's keep the Warriors from running away with the game.
Kuminga just did a Kyle Anderson.
Any chance they get.
Kuminga on the mid-post. Flipping it up and in. Nice post up and perfect delivery there by Schroeder.
Lucas spoon feeding once again.
Curry, Butler, no. Rebound and retrieve, and Kuminga will put in the mid-ranger.
A 7-footer shooting 42% from three-point range.
Lob to Kuminga! Draymond put that up there perfectly. J.K. now with 6 boards. See the Rockets get back as a team defensively. Hield halfway down and out, and Kuminga fouls it home.
See if they can unlock Kuminga some to end this half.
J.K. attacking, elevated, finishing.
Well, Steph unlocked him.
Sit right next to us. Here's Pajemski. Inside. It's Kuminga with a sweet fadeaway, and he took his time and hits the deck, and he's got 18.
Worth that shrink. Nice move by Moody. Better defense by Batum. Loose ball is up for grabs. Late in the clock, it's Kuminga inside, and he lays it in. And Kuminga now with...
We were having some issues with our satellite signal that's going in and out, so we do apologize. Not only to the Bay Area people watching on NBA TV, is Kuminga putting it up and in.
McDaniels unable to finish after the crossover.
I thought Curry was trying to foul him there.
Kuminga off the delivery from Curry.
Williams with the floater. Rebounded by Green. Here's Pajemski. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Kuminga gathers for the three and drills it.
We've ever had in the NBA. But he does have pedestrian numbers tonight on this historic night where he goes by 4,000 threes. Kuminga got it and is dominating inside.
Just a simple little jab step to back up Lindy Waters and fire.
Oh, Kuminga explodes to the basket using that offhand. Because Jokic's layups are far more dangerous.
That's true. I think he hit 3 against the Spurs.
DP2 to Kuminga. 180 that home.
They went split action, rub screen. They just couldn't get organized.
Kuminga getting downhill and flipping it up and in. This is the best game Kuminga's played in the early season.
Coach Green trying to implore more threes here for the Pelicans.
Anderson in, here comes Kuminga. Kevon Looney is in. Kuminga will launch a three.
That in and out was so nasty.
Curry and Looney, Wiggins, Kuminga, Buddy Hield. Up to Kuminga! Kuminga from deep, and D. Santos, always an extra possession or two, just pure hustle. Now Kuminga getting stubborn on the baseline. That's a great move.
And he's fading away as a 7-footer with that high release point. You're not getting to that.
Kuminga 3, that's a big shot at a big time. It ties the game, but looking for Kuminga to come around. He's got Dinwiddie on him. He can overpower him. Mid-range jumper, good.
He just got into Dinwiddie's body to get that separation. He had to guard multiple moves there, multiple counter moves.
Playing 5-on-4 is Kuminga. Kuminga puts it in. They're just face guarding Steph, so
you got to be connected to be a good defensive team. You got to be committed to be a good defensive team, and you got to have focus night after night. And so far, OKC has had that.
Yeah, and it has to be that consistency of it as well.
Extremely hard to guard. Strother can't hit. Golden State's got it. Curry, Jackson Davis, Kuminga will angle in.
Kuminga on the wing for three. It's good. 31% on the year. He brings the Warriors to it in one.
Kuminga, 1 for 4 from downtown. Able to swerve around Gobert for 2.
Right into Draymond's lap and ahead to Kuminga. Jonathan gets in the paint and banks it in. Count the shot. And a foul on Atlanta.
Unimaginable not too long ago, but here he's achieved it. 1 day shy of his 37th birthday, putting Kuminga with a corkscrew move.
Anderson hands to Moody, picked up by those long arms now of Mo Bamba. Kuminga full steam ahead, a live dribble for Kuminga, and he attacks. Pajimski, watched by Harden. Oh, what a play by Pajimski. Kuminga working extremely well without the ball.
An open 5 of 5. Doncic has 7, but they're 11. Kuminga with a mid-range. JK, if he's going to start at the 4.
Kuminga. The runner off the glass for Jonathan Kuminga. It's his first basket. Trims the lead down to 8. Warriors 6 of 16.
Deep in the rock. Cavs by 20 late in the first. Pajimski off the Kuminga for 3. It's a good-looking stroke by the young man.
Yeah, he's really improved his game.
This team has shown that it plays well as a collective. They turn it over. Kuminga airborne with the lefty lane, and the lead is down to 10.
Interesting to listen to Steve Kerr, still tinkering with his starting lineups, his rotations in general, as Kuminga, full head of steam, taking contact, and a chance at 3.
And that's how you don't get the whistle blown on you. Oh, Kuminga as a shot clock expired. And a big smile on his face as he backtracks.
Zones all over the place. Shot clock at 7. EP2's been making 3s, but rigging there. Kuminga! Please let this become part of his game. Oh, he's looking at the bench. Ty Jerome is savage. He had 20 in the first meeting. Kuminga, beautiful move. Pump fake still works. Showing the ball up and under to lay it in. Right now, the Grizzlies' bench is playing incredible. They're first in the league in bench points, so no surprise. Wiggins, great effort to make that the turnover. And then Kuminga bottoms a 3.
No Draymond Green, like we said, he is their defensive anchor. And off the glass, Kuminga finds 2 on his shot right there, his second tonight.
Has been impressive so far. Hard fake against Looney and left it short. And that looks like Bam a little bit hobbled. Here comes Kuminga.
Hand-to-hand combat with Toronto for 9 years. Then the Spurs, Chicago now with Sacramento. Kuminga chopping his way down low. Machetes for 2.
You can see how resolute he is getting to the offensive glass. Either crash or get back. He crashed. Then Draymond rewarding him. There's Draymond Green with those beautiful passes.
Tell you what, SGA's real happy about Hartenstein being back and being the beneficiary of those screens. Kuminga lacerating the lane, got it to go, and 1.
Tyus Jones now to Durant. KD wheeling, and Kuminga quick hands knocked it away. Kuminga running, Kuminga finishing.
It's like it's angles, right? It's all about angles, and he sees that, and he's able to attack it, and it's really about being off balance.
Oh, Kuminga flying charter. Wow, punch that home.
Nick shooting 58% from the field. Kuminga trying to draw a foul. Doesn't get the call, but he gets the bucket.
But Steph Curry, Kevin, that preseason shot only 28% from the three-point line. So Golden State feeling really good about what they can do on this end.
Spin move, Kuminga.
Plenty healed. He is continue to miss, but Kuminga continues to make.
He had this smaller defender on him down there.
Rebound by Curry just into the game. Looney joins him. Curry the other way. On the cut. Oh, what a pass! Kuminga flies high.
did not get credit for that shot, at least for the moment. Sexton drops it, unforced error. Now they quickly push the ball and put it on the rim, and Kuminga is not.
Shot clock at 5. Kuminga's like, clear aside, let me go to work here. He elevates for the mid-range. JK, pretty confident there. He's got 11 now.
I mean, post as a big guy, you got to challenge shots. You just can't just stand there with your arms held up high.
Corner 3 for Draymond Green.
As much as you can get out in transition, the better.
Monte Morris those years in Denver guarded Steph a lot. Finding Kuminga with his feet set, and then he bottoms at 3.
James Harden and Russell Westbrook. That team right there. So Team Houston coming out playing like a team desperate. It didn't work.
Here comes Kuminga, full head of steam, goes right over the top of Şengün. The tip, no, and finally able to stick it back is Kuminga.
New NBA record. 45 made threes. Clay with 22, same number he had in the first return to the Bay. I think Kuminga to lay that up and in.
Wide open, rimming 3, Kuminga, his second.
Podziemski up the floor now to Kuminga. Kuminga using those long strides. Also almost got that. He was a fingertip away.
I wonder if the Chicago Bears will just send 3 pass rushers next time they see him. What a dumb decision. Anyway, back to live action here in the NBA.
Let's get in the bonus and shoot free throws, and let's unlock Steph. And let's not play around with the Spurs. As Buddy Hield misses that 3. Kuminga, look what I found.
These just are not going to get you anything in return. And with this new CBA where you can't aggregate salaries, it's going to be very challenging. As Kuminga finishes, he's played well. He's got 11.
Kyle Anderson to Kuminga at 5. Kuminga, little bank shot, perfectly done.
Bring some of that back.
They won gold medals together in the Tokyo Olympics. Draymond and KD. And love that pass from Draymond to Kuminga.
Same thing.
Or the Azubuike, Buddy Hield, both number 7.
Right. I love it.
Podziemski fading and firing. And there's Kuminga on the glass! Not scored essentially much in the half at all. You're not even in double figures, and Kuminga making sure that you are.
Butler with an up fake to close out by Scotty in the corner. It's Kuminga. It's coming up.
And I'm saying multiple stops, not one here and there. I mean 3, 4 stops in a row, going back the other way, knocking down shots to go on these 10-0 runs.
He got doubled over there. Clock at 3. Kuminga's got to make something out of nothing, and he does. That's a big take and make.
It's good awareness.
Kuminga, don't settle for that jumper. Got it back after Hield knocked it away. Then he runs him over and lays it in. How nice was that?
That play.
Yep. Right out of the boy, they got the ATO they wanted, didn't they?
Yep, and it's smart.
You got to go deeper in the playbook for these games. Yeah, baseline elevator door normally it's at the top of the key. Two men jumped at Steph. Kuminga's got it open 3, and he bottoms that.
To Philly at the deadline and played in 84 games in an 82-game season.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Kuminga lays it up and in. Kuminga puts on the brakes as he curls in the corner, and now is watched by the Cavs' Sam Merrill. Kuminga breaks baseline, and he banks it in.
Here's Anderson with 3 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement. Bilal blocked it, but right into the net.
James keeps his double-figure scoring streak alive. Kuminga! Oh, wow! There's a stocking stuffer right there.
Take them track that down. Okay, love that. He just took Halliburton and put him in the basket.
Green from the corner, puts it on the deck.
Just make him shoot too.
Kuminga on the drive.
Or with his passing.
30th assist of the game for the Lakers. Curry, nice feed inside. Kuminga the flush.
Got to get it stopped. Kuminga's being the aggressor here.
Drops it in.
3, 6, and 3. They've played tight games, and Minnesota's won 5 in a row. Kuminga, shot clock at 1. Beat the buzzer and put it in.
As Kuminga deciding what to do, pulls up just inside the free throw line, and Kuminga. Oklahoma City has just maintained pressure. There's a lob, and it's Kuminga. The defense not there on the backside.
The Warriors have some momentum now. You can feel it.
JK getting it back. Okay, I'll dunk it.
Draymond's like, you had the open lane. I'll give it right back to you.
2.5 remaining here in the third.
Kuminga goes right at Chanchar and backs it home.
Get that muscle memory.
Right. That's kind of a lot to remember.
Okay, what do the Warriors talk about at halftime?
It's only his second field goal, but he's got 14 assists, tying his season high. Kuminga, good-looking jumper there from Jonathan Kuminga.
Warriors dominating Phoenix. Phoenix not putting much effort out there defensively as Kuminga able to score.
It's a Kuminga dribble the other way. 21 and 17, the road record of Golden State. A drive, count it, Kuminga. Fouled as he took it inside.
30 to open this game. They're all over the Warriors. 68-34. Kuminga down the lane. He does. He's been a lone bright spot.
Herb Jones has changed his number. He was number 5 when they got DeJounte Murray. He wanted 5. Jones said, okay, I'll take 2. Finding inside, scooping it home, Kuminga.
14 of 27. Now, Minnesota, they're 14th in the league on threes. Warriors are 15th by percentage, but you wouldn't know it.
Kuminga! 9 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple of assists already. Alley-oop inside, Kuminga! Oh, what a catch! And a beautiful pass from Green.
Pajensky on the wing. Skip pass to Kuminga, lines up the 3, got it. That stops the hemorrhaging temporarily.
With Zubats, but that was such a well-executed play. James Harden had so much momentum coming off of there, he had to commit.
That's a good catch and shoot for Kuminga.
Sounds a little stagnant. You got to keep playing.
And then they just give it up. Kuminga on the drive and hammers it home.
You know what I mean? Chris Dunn, right in the middle of that defense off the double team of Harden, knew exactly where Powell was going to be, and Kuminga.
To get the ball to the other side of the floor.
We talked about the battle between these benches coming in. Kuminga lines up a 3. Kuminga's been good.
And Hield is on the other wing with Kuminga and the ball over Doncic a triple.
And that's not one of his strong suits.
Rebounded by Looney. Corner 3 is good.
Then the 39th pick, and he's going to be all rookie first team. Kuminga off the bench and right into the bucket. JK with a 3.
Gap to fill in right there. Huge boy. But if you can get somebody like Buddy Hield, I think that could do it.
Kuminga into the body of Gill, goes left and scores.
Kuminga trying to barge his way there, and he will get home.
I'll tell you, one thing Jonathan Kuminga is really good at.
Good to see Moses Moody back in here.
Moses had that knee issue. Kuminga right to the rim.
So the Warriors have 18 points in the paint.
23-year-old, his 3rd year in the league. His first-round pick out of Wake Forest, and a turnover. Almost. Instead, Looney comes up with it. Kuminga inside.
Staff with a nice steal. Looking for Kuminga. Can he beat Gobert? He does.
Everything in his approach to the game, so much respect. This is what they need.
A Golden State team that began the season red hot. They won 12 of their first 15. Here comes Kuminga wielding to the rack.
He switched on to the big. Steph held his ground, made it tough inside, but offensive rebound.
Kuminga 3 off the Pajemski 5.
Grabs the loose ball, triggers it out to Jonathan Kuminga, who, by the way, is having a career year. The fake and the try by Monk.
Looked like he was firing off a pogo stick. Curry drops it off to the slashing Kuminga with a finger roll.
67-52 Clippers. Kuminga full steam ahead. Off the window and in.
Every other team has a 1 and a 2. I'm not sure who the 2 is. And now, again, Wiggins is leading the team in scoring as early on. Nice pass from Anderson.
5 of 10 from the line and 11 of 15 at the line. Dallas.
I like it.
Inside, it's Kuminga.
Kuminga controls, Clippers by 4, drives on Zoo. Tough shot for Kuminga inside.
I think even top 10 in scoring, rebounding, and assists, and he's in the top 3 in all.
Can they make this ragged play work? And they do!
The dizziness and a couple vision issues. That his shooting has come around because he feels so much better. And Kuminga, he is cutting perfectly.
Kuminga.
Too easy. Way too easy. Straight line drive.
Throwing it up to Kuminga. Baseline drive, baseline flush.
It is almost a foregone conclusion that he will make some sort of move, be it big or small, to try and improve this roster.
Double Steph and got it out of his hands. P2 getting bounced around and Kuminga 3. There's something about the red stalking the Nuggets. Kuminga from the baseline. You can't target a specific guy, but if Dylan Brooks wanted to pick up his 4th foul early, it's Kuminga lays it up and in. And you see how Dylan Brooks had to let him go.
Shot clock winding down. Kuminga in on Green. The turnaround. Good.
12 of 25 with 8 different guys making a 3.
But that's the problem with Anthony Edwards. You don't want to get too close or he'll blow by you as Kuminga rises up and hits a mid-range.
There you see the bandage on the ring finger of that left hand.
Hey, the Hawks cannot allow that kind of play. He walks basically all the way to the basket. Kuminga.
The attacking. Jemski cycling it to Kuminga. His feet set. Those are the ones he makes. I mean, you can, when his feet are set.
A 14-point lead has been cut to 1. Another 3, this time from Kuminga.
Here's Curry bouncing to Looney. Kuminga in the corner. In, out, and in on a 3.
Missing from Sausalito, picking up Jackson Davis. They control. It's Kuminga.
Look at that.
Step and drives. But the defense by Kuminga was there, and then he gets it at the other end in stride. Never broke stride.
Oh, what a play by
Kuminga fading away and rolls it home.
Keep an eye on that. No Steph in the game now, and he's taking the little break here. He'll finish. Kuminga has to be that assertive.
Here's Kuminga. Gets in the paint. Leans in off the glass. Banks it home.
And that's a quick decision by Kuminga.
Jemski or Steph, who handles the ball. And Kyle is kind of the hub at the top. There's Kuminga attacking and scoring.
Running the second unit right now.
Now up against the longer Kuminga.
Coach, that's what he's good at.
Yep, getting into the paint.
Yep, using that body over smaller defenders.
Kuminga. Oh, man. He hung in the air beautifully and banked that in. Isaiah Jackson, 2 of their backup bigs are injured. I was upset. Oh, how did Kuminga do that? Draymond threw a lot.
Shot clock at 7 for Kuminga. Changes gears in a hurry.
There's been a few good possessions where Warriors have done a good job on Anthony Edwards.
Kuminga for the lead!
Kuminga went airwalking again.
At one point, ended up signing a 4-year deal with the Sixers. As Jonathan Kuminga rings in a 3.
Admirable using for your teammates so far.
Yeah, the right intent, and that's stuff that you can watch at poker.
Nice play by Wiggins, snares the pass.
5 of 16 are the Hawks. Warriors 7 of 16 on threes. Kuminga, the early rim run, reward him. He's so smart. He sealed Ricochet.
Murray just struggling from 3, 33% on the year.
Pajemski in the corner, Kuminga with a 3.
5 straight losses, and all of them, Warriors had opportunities to win. Kuminga with a mid-range to begin the scoring.
Like, this is the '96 Bulls. You know what I mean? They grew up watching this team.
Kuminga on a fall-away tough jumper over Kispert.
And a terrific run in the Olympics for France. There's Sean Yabusele. Here is Kuminga for 3.
A little bit of a zone for the Pacers now. Wiggins off iron. Kuminga, look what I found, and lay it up and in.
Retreating was Jackson Davis, enough to thwart him. Back comes Curry. Kuminga off the wraparound into the lane to lay it up and in.
Curry is on the bench. Would be a good time for the Clippers to find a little mojo. Kuminga inside. Tough shot again.
Yeah, but split cut again.
The concentration. He was the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month in January as Hield misses in the corner.
Kuminga on the drive, goes inside, sneaks in with the left hand.
The cutting Curry in the corner, Kuminga 3.
15 that the Warriors had the rest of the league in their rear view. Kuminga, strong drive to open up here this second quarter.
He's 3 of 4 tonight, and you're right, if it's wide open and his feet are set, that's a beautiful pass to Kuminga. Draymond Green and Steph.
Nobody has just said, well, I'm going to do me. It has still been, I'm going to make you better. Good lob here. Set up for Kuminga.
Kuminga gets inside, flips it up and in.
12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for the young superstar. Kuminga reverses it in.
38-21. Hawks, strong first quarter. Kuminga.
Terrific defensive team. But part of the issue as you get older is it's not that your ceilings aren't as high as Kuminga able to get the deuce there.
That is recovered by Kuminga, but 5 on the shot clock. Ricochet showing hands, getting some up and can't stop Kuminga.
2 points would be the lowest scoring game of Curry's career in games in which he has played 24 or more minutes.
Hield finds a spot in the corner. Achua runs past him, and Hield side of the backboard, but Kuminga right there.
Clock at 8. Wiggins attacking. Kuminga! He's got 26!
And Draymond here. It looks like the Sixers have thrown in the white towel.
What a pass! Man, something special.
OKC with the zone, and Kuminga with the 3. My goodness. 3-point Warriors lead. Kuminga racing through the right side of the lane. Count it.
The Golden State Warriors.
30-16. Kuminga smothered at the rim, but still got it to go.
Ball is loose. Looney with the board. Not a great start for the Rockets in overtime. And here comes Kuminga!
Front rims that 3. Looney getting it out to Hield. Golden State wants to run. And there you see Jonathan Kuminga.
Houston back nicely defensively. Kuminga around Adams. Oh my goodness.
Shooters for the Nuggets. Curry, Kuminga inside. He jets right to the rack.
I think, Mike, if you were to list the most prolific shooters from three-point territory in the league, as Jonathan Kuminga gets downhill.
Yeah, Wiggs, by the way, 77% free throwing. I'll take that for the season from him. Kuminga with a 3.
By both teams combined. Green into Kuminga!
Philadelphia got a long-term deal, but there were a lot of shooters this offseason. Kuminga lays it in.
Make it a 7-point game, but Eddie Waters 3. And Kuminga, who could do that all night. So Steph Curry with GP2. Draymond at the 5 with Kuminga and Buddy Hield. And JK right to the bucket.
Green got up and said,
5 turnovers, 3 made field goals for Philadelphia. Kuminga races to the basket.
Kick it and get 2 and 3 cracks at the rim, and that first drive is not going to be there. Golden State plays position defense.